I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week. I just spent the whole of yesterday evening, it's Saturday, I just spent the whole of yesterday evening watching The Ultimatum South Africa, and I'm just like, oh my,
Drama.
the show, the drama, ooh. And I know I'm like, oh, you know, I should spend my time doing something more productive. But I don't know, I just stumbled upon it and I was like, here I am. And it's raining, so, you know, we gotta do what gets to be done. It's a good show, it's a good show. And it's so interesting because, I think just like an hour before that, before I started watching it, I was having a call, a YouTube call, and they brought like all of these amazing African creators who have like become global, and they were just like telling us and explaining to us, you know, how, you know, as much as it's like in like how to create content that is global, but then while still, you know, staying true to your roots and still, you know, having an African voice, and just like, it's like showing that it's like, also just because you're African doesn't mean that you don't have good stories to tell. Also just because you're African, it doesn't mean that you're on like planet Mars or something and like you can't be relatable, you can't relate to people in other countries. So it was like a whole talk explaining that, and it was so beautiful, so amazing. And then just after watching that, I see Ultimatum South Africa. I've never actually watched the Ultimatum, but I think I can just guess what the show is about. But now I'm like, okay, now I want to watch the Ultimatum from the other countries, but I'm like, the South African one, it was good. It was so good. I'm just waiting. I'm like, when is the reunion? When is the reunion? I want to see it. I want to watch it. But the drama was drama-ring. And also just, I think even just like looking at Netflix, I think whenever I see a show and I'm like, oh my god, this is an African show, it's like something, I'm like, I have to watch it. I'm like, I have to watch it, because I'm like, you never really get to see African stories being told on a global scale, and if it is African stories being told on a global scale, it's always like some guy who's like, I have 50 children, you know, it's always the same rhetoric, the same story.
I don't know the lyrics, I just pound the drum and do the Africa face.
It's never just like regular, like a story of just like somebody being happy and experiencing like different emotions. The stories that they always put forth are always like sad, and it's so great to see like happy stories, positive stories, or stories where the characters and the people are like complex and dynamic, and like that's super cool. You know, it just takes your mind and your understanding away from just like Africa is just this one big monolith. So I think it's cool. It's cool. Anywho, I love Saturdays. I love every day, but I don't love every day. There's days, I don't know. I don't like Tuesdays. Tuesdays, it's a weird day. I'm like, you're not Monday. I'm like, you're not Wednesday. It's like, what does a Tuesday? You know, yeah. But Saturday is cool, and I have my 90s love child tea. So last week I went for a paint and sip, and it was my first paint and sip, and I really liked it. So I was like, you know what? I want to do one with my friends. So I went to China Square and I got these like little artists, what are they called? Assels? What do you call these things? Easel. I was like assel because it was covered with a sticker. So I went to China Square and I already have one like giant size that I use just for myself, and I was like, I have to have friends paint and sip, I need to have these. So I got these. So I will just organize a small paint and sip with the girls. And you know how you walk around and you find stuff that you don't think you need, but then you realize you actually need? I got these, what are these things? Binder clips. So now if I'm eating like something that's in a pack, like peanuts or something, I can just like clip them with these, and I'm happy. I'm super happy. Also, before my nails get old, how beautiful are these? And I got my thumb covered. Like finally, I got it covered. It's still not fully grown all the way, but I got it covered. I'm like feeling good enough about the thumb, then I'm like, yeah, I can get it covered. So this part here is like builder, but like, oh, these are so beautiful. I just feel so sparkly, so sparkly. Something which I think is important, which always ends up being expensive, is birthday cards, okay? I love people, I love my friends, I love everyone, but birthday cards, I'm like, I want to give you a birthday card, but birthday cards are so expensive. Like, it's how much? Like 375 shillings for one birthday card. Was that like $3? But anyway, I went to China Square and they had birthday cards for 70 shillings, and it's not like it's bad quality birthday cards, it's decent birthday cards. So I'm like, why should I spend $3.75 on birthday cards if I can buy them for 70 shillings? Because I'm also like, I don't know how much people keep birthday cards, but birthday cards are also just nice. But yeah, so this, and I think it's super cute. Super cute birthday card. I got that. Oh, I got 2 of these, so I'm just gonna keep them. Because always, I also feel like whenever it's somebody's birthday, you have to like then go to a supermarket or something to like search for birthday cards. I'm like, if I can just keep these at home, then I don't have to worry so much. Just for you. I thought this one was cute, the cupcake and the tea. Actually, this one's really cute. I like this one. And then I got best wishes, because then also I just got cards that are just like vague. So you can also add whatever it is that you're giving somebody a gift for. I got these. These things are always super handy for fixing the brows. My sponge was looking nasty, so I got another sponge. Beauty sponge. This clip, this hair clip, I think it was the least busy one that they had, so I'm happy. See, I still have so much of this salad left, and I had like a whole plate, and I had a second serving as well yesterday, and there's still so much. I really love this salad. It tastes so good, and also it's just so green and so leafy, so I'm like eating it, I don't feel any guilt, which I really love. I don't like to feel guilt when I'm eating. As a snack, I made myself some hummus. So I have like hummus and maybe carrots or something, just like, or hummus and even apples, just hummus and anything, just because I am like a snacky person. So just so I don't end up snacking on anything unhealthy, I was like, I'll just have some hummus. And hummus is vegan. Successful barrister. Actually, speaking of barristers, I have something so embarrassing to confess. So I didn't know that British people call lawyers barristers. I didn't know this. So I would always see all of like my friends posting, or like people posting, and they're like, oh, you know, being a barrister is like, they're, you know, just posting lots about it. And I was like, oh, you go girl, you go. But I was always wondering, I'm like, wow, this like coffee making course is taking years. Why is it taking so much time? And I'm like, wow, okay, this is quite interesting. I didn't know there was so much you could do with coffee. I was seeing all of these lawyers posting about it, and I was like, wow, this is very in-depth. And then is when I realized, I'm like, oh, they're not barristers, like coffee makers, they're lawyers. Why do British people call it barrister? Oh, I mean, they did invent the English language, but they could have modified it, honestly. Also, I can proudly speak on this as a citizen of a country that was colonized by the Brits. I can complain. I'm allowed to complain. Barrister.
It's weird because everyone seems like they're having fun and I'm just not anymore.
I just wanna be beautiful, glitter on my cheeks for the show. I don't wanna take it off. I like me more when I'm strong. I can find myself in pieces, but I'll never let them see it. It's so awkward being honest. When did I get two-faced, making up a new face, cover up the truth so no one sees? I might be a head case, living like a showcase, cover up the truth so no one sees. 'Cause no one likes a two-face, no one likes a two-face, no one likes a two-face, no one likes a two-face. I don't wanna lie again, going out at night, play pretend I'm not even having fun.
Okay, now it's time for morning sun. The morning sun, when it's just like this, is so perfect. Like, it's not hot that it's burning. I don't even have, no, I don't have sunscreen on. But I'm just like, soaking it in. So I'll have like sun for perhaps 10 minutes, just getting my vitamin D, and then I'll get a shower, everything. I've just come straight from the gym, shower everything, and then have breakfast, and hopefully I can still enjoy the sun from the balcony. And only plant moms would understand, but look at that, I have got a new leaf. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh no, I'm not gonna get to watch her unfurl because I'll be going to Watamu for a few days. Oh, she's so beautiful. Okay, also, when the leaves are like this, when they're still unfurling, you should never touch them because then you have like oil on your skin and that could like mess up your plants. But you can touch the, the fully open ones. Oh, my little monster. My little monster. Okay, we're going to Toy. I didn't want to, but I'm going to Watamu tomorrow to get some sun. So, Watamu, I mean, Toy is necessary. It's not necessary, but I don't know. I feel like I always have the same beach wear. So now I want to try and find like, maybe like a different style. I want to try out like a different style for the beach. Today's sunlight is so gentle. I'm just basking in it. Also, I feel like this is a great time to also just do positive affirmations. Like, just be like, I'm whole, I'm well, I'm healed, I'm gonna have a great day. Stuff like that. Why not? Cover me in sunshine. Oh, pink.
What's that?
Hey, let's go. This house is so beautiful, even at night. It's incredibly hot, but this house is so beautiful. I just got back from an amazing trip to Watamu, and I thought I'd share my return from travel routine. Okay, so it's always a mix of getting back into the groove and indulging in a little bit of self-care. So yeah, when I got home, the first thing I did was unpack. I know it sounds like a lot of work after a trip, but it really helps to just, you know, settle in if you can just get rid of your suitcase and avoid clutter. It's always great, you know, just to put on some music or listen to a podcast and just unpack. You know, it makes it less of a tedious task and you feel like, oh, you're getting in the groove. But honestly, I was feeling a little bit lazy after all the traveling, so instead of cooking, I decided to treat myself to a delicious pizza. This is the Greek Mama pizza from Mambo Italia. I absolutely love it. I'm trying to eat healthy and everything, but I'm really trying to make it very balanced so I don't drive myself insane. So I'm like, I'm just going to give myself a break and have some comfort food. This is the face I wore today, but I'm tired and I need to sleep. So we're gonna get rid of her super fast. Ooh, oh shoot. I definitely just, yeah, I went too insane with... well, yeah, put too much. At least I can go deep into the skin. Deep into the skin. Oh my god, I feel so guilty just like not using all of this. But I do like doing this because it really breaks it down. It also breaks down sunscreen and just everything in general is just ga-ga-gone. It's like I have makeup on my face, what makeup? And now I am Batman or some sort of superhero in the dark. And because I feel like the whole rinsing process takes a while, especially if you put this much, which you don't need, I just take like a cotton situation. I need to get the recyclable ones and I just wipe it off. And I just wipe. And then that way my sink also doesn't get like messy with makeup. Or like the remnants of makeup. So I just wipe all of that off. All out. Okay, and now we rinse. Okay, rinse, but because I feel like it's very oily, I then just go in with this Love Dab Dab Total Cleanser. This time I'm gonna squeeze it like a human being. Face is already wet. And I don't really need to scrub for so long because I already did all of that. I'm just breaking down some of the face is rinsed, multi. Oh, I thought this was the peptide, but no, this is niacinamide. Squeeze one for the. I can never get nah. Into the palm it goes. Oop, oop, oop. And now your girl gets to sleep. Sweet dreams. Ready to sleep? So the next day I woke up feeling refreshed and ready to get things done. I felt like because I was away for a while, I just wanted to wash my sheets, so I just did the sheets. I feel like I'm having one of those days where you don't look great, don't feel great, but I will try and fix that. Okay, this is the difference between this side, which I tried to flat iron, and this side. While the sheets were getting done, I decided to clean up my makeup. It's one of those things that I don't always get around to do, but I felt so good after everything was freshly organized. I took out all of my brushes, gave them a good wash, wiped down everything. Okay, I dropped this one time and it's just, I was trying to clean the outside, but I dropped this one time and now it just keeps breaking. I think I just need to let go of the colors that are broken. So we just clean her up. But this is such a beautiful set. I really love this set. And these palettes are magnetic. Actually, I think since they're magnetic, I'll just take everything out and then put it back. And I moved to jewelry. I don't know, I feel like sometimes when you go to the coast, because of the air is like so salty, it like does something to jewelry. So I was like, I need to wash this up. So I used baking soda and some aluminum foil, some hot water, and that cleans it right up. And then I just wiped it down a bit and it was as good as new. A few of those tasks done, I felt really productive and I was like, you know what, I can get some work done, because that's another thing about coming back from holidays, that you have to get back to work. So I had a few emails to catch up on. I was also trying to contact some suppliers for packaging. It's a bit of a process, but I'm determined to get everything sorted out. It's part of running a business and I actually enjoy the challenge of finding the right suppliers and getting everything organized. While I was working, I started to feel a bit hungry, so I decided to try out a different barista and cold salad, because I was still in the lazy mood. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna order a salad. It was pretty good, but to be honest, I still prefer the original one, or my original one. You know, the sweet potato and feta. I just love it. There's just something about it that's just so perfect. I don't know if it's the walnuts or the rocket or the dressing. I'm not sure, but I just love that salad. It's just my go-to. I always feel like eating healthy and getting back into fitness is always a priority after traveling, because during travels, I'm not the sort of person that's gonna work out while I'm traveling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like, oh yeah, let me go to the gym. No, I'm on holiday. So getting back into that is also, you know, a bit of a task. So I always feel like having a routine after your trip just helps me feel more settled and, you know, ready to take in whatever that comes by. Because sometimes, or previously, when I would come back, I'm just like kaput, you know, and then I'll be like, I'm kaput for a few days. I need to get back into it. But now, with like setting myself up with a routine for when I get back from travels, I'm like, it's so much easier just to, you know, begin on a Monday or begin on a Tuesday and have everything be okay. But thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. It'll be a vlog.